Okay, this video is about parallel reality and dimension sabotage. During this time, it's all about separating yourself from who you truly are. That's what Satanists are trying to do. They're trying to get away from who they truly are, and that's how you eliminate the lower tier, by finding ways to justify advancing them. So I want to give you an example. They know who I am. They understand the God particle. But these are the type of things that I'm experiencing. So these are some examples of dimension sabotage. What I have here is 3 rolls of toilet paper. There's one missing from this equation, is a roll of Scott. So this one here is a Walmart brand. You can get a 4-pack of this for 58 cents. That is the lowest you can purchase toilet paper anywhere. If you keep this in your household, it places you in a very low dimension. This is a reflection of what I would normally purchase, like pretty much throughout my adult life. It's Charmin's, and you can get like 48 rolls out of however many. It's like the 3-in-1 ordeal. And this is an off brand. I used a service for the first time about 4 weeks ago now, and it was for food, but they always throw in a couple rolls of toilet paper, so that's where I got that from. But it's not a cheap brand. It's actually a decent roll of toilet paper. Today is March 26, 2020. This is left over from a pack that I purchased last year in August. This is recent. I just found out that Walmart carried toilet paper for this price, and I've only been using it about 2.5, almost 3 weeks. I don't like it much. It goes way too quick. And I haven't tried this one yet. I have 2 rolls of it. But all 3 of them are in my cabinet. Like I said, this is a reflection of the lowest dimension. And it supports the attacks that are being made on my appearance and the attacks that are being made on my energy. So they are acting as if none of these, like as if these 2 are not in my cabinet as well. Now, there's about, like I said, there's a roll missing. It will be Scott. I can purchase a 4-pack of Scott at Dollar Tree for $1, which puts a roll of that toilet paper at 25 cents. If at 58 cents, a roll is valued at about 14.5 cents. Okay, over here I have 2 types of liner pencils. One is Elf and one is Wet n Wild. Now, Wet n Wild is working like really good. Elf is working badly. And Elf is working badly because it doesn't want to be associated with these other brands. So just seeing that something like that is there, they'll make this product work bad. So to keep me away from it. That's how you keep people from getting something again. And these 2 kind of match up, the cheap, lower tier stuff. Okay, what I have here is 3 bars of soap. This is Irish Spring. I just started using it about 2 months ago. Like, maybe 3. Somewhere around the beginning of January. But this is new. I never used to use this. This is Neutrogena. It's a hotel bar of soap. I have a video when I went and I asked the hotel, for soap. And this is what I normally buy. It's a $8 bar of soap. I decided that I was no longer going to steal this bar of soap from Bath and Body Works. So I ended up getting that. And because of commute, I wasn't like going back and forth getting more soap. And I got quite a few bars the first time. I got 8. I've only asked for soap once from the hotel. And then like I said, because of commute, I kind of was like, let me try this at the from the Dollar Tree. You get 2 of these bars for $1. But that's the cheapest. You can get soap and it aligns with this and this. Anything that reflects my my normal way of being has been attacked. That's where the importance comes in for the government, to ensure that I don't earn, because then I'd have products that are a reflection of who, I am. And not even who I am as much as what I know. Like when I get something, it's more so a matter of what I know. So whereas my shower will normally have like Dr. Chills, or Nature's Essentials, I believe it's called, bath salts and body washes, like it doesn't have any of that. Pretty much because I decided I wasn't going to be stealing those items. Okay, here's another example. This is a reflection of what I normally get, one of these two. I stole this from the university out of the janitor's closet, and I purchased these two for $1. They're off brands from Dollar Tree. I never do this. And this is, what was I going to say? I just got these like, I don't know, probably February. And honestly, I got them because I overstand dimensions, so I knew as part of the dimension that I was in that this should work like a champ, and it didn't. But because I have all 5 of these, they're manipulating reality. Okay, I have Airwick that I don't use because I told you what they were doing with it. They were manipulating the smell. The government has a read on all of the particles in the area. So if they remove some, it's going to change the way that something smells. If they add some, it's going to change the way that something smells. And it's always a reflection of the dimension that you're in. Febreze is the only one, like I found that I don't know how they managed to neutralize this to where it, no matter what dimension you're in, there's no real effect on the difference in how it smells. It's not something that lingers in the air, but it is something that you would pick up on if you sprayed it on some sort of cloth or material for a really short period of time. I'm talking about like just hours. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's where the manipulation is, how long the smell lasts. This is another example. If you're wondering why these items, like you've seen that some of the items have dates on them, it's that's my way of combating disinformation. They're saying that I steal way more often than I do, and that I've replenished these products, and I haven't. Like, that's from 2018, 2019. That's the first thing that I've gotten that year in terms of this sort of product. These are also products that I decided that I wasn't stealing anymore. Like, that's the last. So pretty much when this is out, this is out. Anyhow, with this one, Johnson & Johnson just decided that they didn't like me at all. The demon that owns the owner, the government agent that owns the owner. So with this product, they attacked me in a couple of different ways. First, I want you to pay attention to the date. This is during the time that I was messing with the landlord. This is like around that time that they arranged that whole ordeal. So I was messing with him, the government on the government's. Anyhow, so a couple of things was taking place. They were lying and saying that someone purchased these products for me, and then they were attacking my energy, like draining me when I get out the shower so that I wouldn't have enough energy to put these on, which means that they stuck around much longer than they should have. When I started back using them, they began to turn the gel into a gook overnight. So I wake up with like a film on me. They were manipulating the product and turning it into some sort of nasty stuff. So that's why I still have that. This one, they were manipulating the smell. And this one I haven't been using long, but I've used it in the past. I didn't have a problem with it. So this is no different than the trial and error that you go through with shampoos and conditioners. Like you see females that change a bunch of different hair products. They're trying to find a product that works. The government is manipulating which product you get. They decide which one they want you to have, and it's going to be a reflection of the dimension that they're placing you in. So if they want me to perceive that this works really well for me, they'll make sure I have a good experience with it. If they want me to perceive that this works horribly, they'll make sure I have a horrible experience, and they'll hide all my past experiences with it. I never had a problem with this product in the past before they started blatantly attacking me. So I told you in 2015 they lied and said they murdered me. They faked killing me in 2015, which means that they put particular agencies under the impression that I could no longer affect whatever I was using, whatever products and brands I was using. I couldn't, they put them under the suggestion that I could no longer affect who those items were limited to, if that makes any sense. Which brings me to the neighborhood. I told you they often mock my situation with the neighbors. So by them, they're doing things that they wouldn't normally do. They have things in their households now that they would not normally have in their households. And it's supposed to, this is how they're falsifying, raising their vibrational frequencies. As I told you, this is all about eliminating the lower tier. And Satan is doing things with their filthiest creations, that they weren't doing before. So I told you that parallel reality is trying to get away from who you were. That's when these agents show up on these people. They're using their identities. They're attacking me verbally, remotely, with the identities of those in this neighborhood. And they're using that to falsify stealing energy. So they'll steal brain cells. And when they use these people, they're making them think in ways that they were not able to think before. So they're behaving in ways that they did not behave before. So although I'm around like addicts, prostitutes, and pedophiles, men that hit on women, they're trying remote neural monitoring. They're so mad I just said that. They jammed all my thoughts. Hold on 1 second. Okay, look, I'm going to be making a video titled Neighborhood, like anyhow, like where I actually walk through the neighborhood and tell you the activity that I've seen take place, that of what I can recall, because some things have been blocked. So that video, I'm going to be doing that sometime soon, so I won't even go into depth. But that's what I'm surrounded by, and meanwhile, I'm the only one morally sound, like that does not have a conflicting past. I'm the same today as I was yesterday. What they're posing as now, today, is not who they were yesterday. They're trying to get away from who they were. That's why you always see them denouncing their pasts.